Hey guys, today I was just going to talk a little bit about medicine balls and how they're good for training rotation, explosiveness, mechanics, all of it. For starters, the baseball is light, only weighs about 5 ounces, so anybody can move it. It's not doesn't take a strong man to do so, right? Um, that being said, we can move the baseball while being inefficient because it's light. And sometimes we could still get decent results. With the med ball, the medicine ball, it's different for every age group, right? For like the 9 to 12 year olds, it's normally like a 4 to 6 pound med ball that I would use to um, make them feel like they have to be stronger. You know, as you get older, obviously you can increase the weight to whatever is good for you. But I think feeling your mechanics on the mound and letting the medicine ball be the result is very good too, because you can get very accurate feedback from the medicine ball, and it saves your arm. Like, you don't have to throw a million throws in a bullpen session or on any given day. Um, on a day where you don't really feel totally great in your arm, you can like double down on med ball reps, whatever. Uh, the medicine ball will help expose inefficiencies because the medicine ball is heavier. So if we're not strong in our mechanics and if we're not transferring energy appropriately, then because the med ball is heavier, it's going to be harder to get consistent and good results. Yeah, because the med ball is heavier, it's going to be hard to get consistent and good results. Um, some people with inefficient mechanics can still find a way to be around the strike zone because that's what they're used to and they can repeat it. But that doesn't mean that it's not inefficient, right? And those inefficiencies would be more so exposed with the med ball than the baseball because just the natural weight difference. Um, so yeah, it's good. It's good to feel mechanics. It's good to train explosiveness. The start and stop idea. Um, what else? Rotation and explosiveness are essentially the same thing, but you rotate explosively. I guess that's the point. Also, well, a little side note, I guess. A lot of what I do, I've said this in other videos, is what I call like throwing with variability. So um, it's essentially just creating athletic positions for uh, players to throw out of, and each position has a particular mechanical adjustment that matches up with it. So, I don't know, say someone's dealing with like lead leg block issues or like flying open. There's particular athletic throws that apply to those buckets of adjustments. And not only do we do those with the baseballs, but we do them with the medicine ball as well. Because, like I said, if some athletes are able to be consistent enough, even though it's not totally efficient, and they can throw strikes and they can find success, right? With the baseball, with the medicine ball, it's gonna feel different because of the weight, and um, getting good results with a med ball that is like just a tad heavy for you, like not too heavy, but just a little bit heavy. Getting good results with that is is a good rep. Okay, you can get good results with a baseball and still not be at your max potential. Do you know what I mean? Um, and same goes to the med ball, but I think uh, getting good med ball throws off with like velocity and direction um, are maybe even like like that's a better sign of good mechanics, is if you're throwing the med ball hard and getting good direction on it. And I guess my last note is don't throw the med ball like a baseball either. It's not like we're throwing the med ball. It's either like a two-handed throw or whatever side, right? Like one of these, even from down here, right? Like a scoop, or I do the push a lot. Like I like to push it with just one hand. It really feels like I'm kind of throwing a punch with that one hand. That's not how I'd punch, but you get the point. If that was how I'd punch, then geez. But all right, that's besides the point. That's really it for medicine ball. I don't think it's maybe used enough to feel our mechanics. It's used all over the place for exercise and stability and rotation and explosiveness, but using the med ball to step on the mound, feel mechanics, and experiment with drills with the med ball is a good way to help us become more athletic, consistent, strong, stable throwers, which is, I mean, that's the goal right there. Thank you guys. That's all for today.